Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I hope everyone is fine and safe. We are in the series of Tamilnadu class 11th textbook of history, and we have already started it, and we have talked about prehistoric period. In prehistoric period, we have seen four stages or four levels of prehistoric period, right? And today what we are going to do is we are going to understand the Harappan civilization, the first civilization which was observed in our country, which was Harappan or observed in Indian subcontinent, and how this Harappan civilization existed, what happened to it, how was the planning in that Harappan civilization. Civilization is nothing but a community, and how the planning was there in that particular civilization, how the people used to stay, what they used to do, and what kind of food they used to eat, what kind of animals they used to rear, and also what kind of gods they used to pray, and also how it got extincted, and how there was a decline in that civilization. So we'll try to see everything about Harappan civilization. So without wasting much time, let us get into the video. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. So when we talk about Harappan civilization, the very first thing which we have to mention about Harappan civilization is that it can be considered after the time frame of 4000 BC. So till 4000 BC, that means from 6000 BC to 4000 BC, it was the Neolithic age or the Metal Age, right? And Neolithic age, and later comes the Metal Age. Now, after 4000 BC can be considered to be Harappan civilization, and there are various archaeologists have defined this into different time frames, and we'll see it later. This Harappan civilization existed in northwestern part of Indian subcontinent. The northwestern part of Indian subcontinent means that Pakistan and some parts of Gujarat, Rajasthan. So this particular region can be considered to be northwestern part of Indian subcontinent. And when I say Indian subcontinent, see, now India is a separate country, Pakistan is a separate country, but in early days it was not like that. In early days, Pakistan, India, Bhutan, Nepal, and Bangladesh, all these five the region was completely one. There was no difference. There were no different countries. So that five countries all together is considered to be Indian subcontinent. And the northwestern part of Indian subcontinent, they have observed this Harappan civilization. And this Harappan civilization was bigger than the ancient Egypt and Mesopotamian civilizations. This Harappan civilization was bigger than ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia civilizations. We can observe around 256 sites which belong to Harappan civilization, out of which 6 sites were big cities. You can understand from this that the management was extremely well. That means the system of administration was a highly managed system of administration. Even further, we'll understand how their planning was there and how beautiful it was designed. Okay, so now when I mentioned that it belongs to northwestern region of Indian subcontinent, in northwestern region of Indian subcontinent, there is a river named Indus. Okay, so Indus River and Indus and its tributaries flow in northwestern region of Indian subcontinent. Right, so, and the archaeologists have excavated sites on the banks of this river valley or near this river valley, near Indus River Valley. Hence, they named it as Indus Valley Civilization. But later, what they have observed is they have excavated few sites which are even very more far away from this Indus Valley. As they've excavated these sites which are very more far away from Indus Valley, what they have considered is, they have considered it to be Indus civilization, not Indus Valley civilization, it is Indus civilization. And Harappa is a site which was located in the civilization, hence the civilization was named Harappan civilization. Right, so this in Harappan civilization, we can consider that there is a site named Mohenjo-daro. Okay, there is a site named Mohenjo-daro. This site is the biggest site in the Harappan civilization. It was spread over around 200 acres. Okay, and as mentioned, there are many sites, around 256 sites, and we'll try to talk about some important sites. We'll try to locate some important sites of all prehistoric, Neolithic, prehistoric period and Harappan civilization also in another video. So the locations are also important. When we try to do maps, we'll try to do these locations also. That will be helpful for us for our examination. Okay, so right now we'll just go into the concept and we'll try to understand what is the civilization. And when we talk about Harappan civilization can be broadly classified into 4 stages. And what are these 4 stages? It is pre-Harappan, early Harappan, mature Harappan, and late Harappan stage. Okay, so just for a general view, in pre-Harappan stage, the nomadic people who were there, they started leading settled agricultural life. In pre-Harappan stage, see, when I say Harappan civilization, it doesn't mean that all of a sudden people started living in cities. All of a sudden, villages emerged. All of a sudden, people started living urban life. It doesn't happen like that, right? So over a time period, it changes. So in pre-Harappan stage, what happened is, the nomadic people who were traveling from one place to other place in search of food, they started settling down and they started, practicing agriculture. Okay, and later in early Harappan stage, and this pre-Harappan stage can be observed in eastern Balochistan. And when we talk about early Harappan stage, in early Harappan stage, what happens is that the people started forming, villages emerged. People started staying together for longer periods and villages emerged. And also there were small towns which were created. Okay, and here the people started transforming from rural lifestyle to urban lifestyle. This is about early Harappan stage. And we can observe early Harappan stage at Amri and Kot Diji sites. These 2 sites belong to early Harappan stage. And next comes the mature Harappan stage. So when we talk about mature Harappan stage, we can see that great cities emerged in mature Harappan stage. Great cities emerged, and also we can see that there was a proper town planning done. Okay, there was a proper town planning done. Kalibandan was a place where this mature Harappan stage was observed. Kalibandan was a place where mature Harappan stage was observed. And now comes late Harappan stage. When we talk about late Harappan stage, it means that the decline of Harappan civilization started. There might be many causes for it, and we'll try to learn about in the silent features of Harappan civilization. Decline of Harappan civilization started, and this can be observed in a place or in a site named Lothal. So Lothal is a site which was on the banks of a river, and it had a port, and it used to be a trade mediator between other parts of India and Harappan civilization. And also this Lothal was protected by huge big walls. It was protected big walls to protect itself from the floods coming out of the rivers. Okay, so this decline, this late Harappan stage was observed in that place. Okay, so this is it for today's class. So what we have understood, what is Harappan civilization, how it is named Indus Valley or Indus civilization, where it is located, and what are the stages of Harappan civilization. Right. And in the next class, we'll try to understand what are the silent features of Harappan civilization. The silent features is like how the town planning was done, how they had their economic life, how they had their social life, what are the arts, what is their script, what is their religion, and all these things, and how it got declined. We'll try to learn all these things in our next video. Till then, keep revising. Okay. And if you have any doubts on this session, you can post it in the comments and I'll try to answer it in the next video. Fine. And have a happy learning. Thank you. And once again, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.